Starting out in YouTube and looking for something to use your mobile phone, get better sound quality, get better lighting on there, then I think I might have found something for you from Comica. Keep watching, there's a full review of this coming up. Right YouTubers, it's Steve here, aka Catanonia, and on this channel we do a whole load of video reviews on air rifles, air pistols, as well as technology. And today we're into technology with the Comica CVM10K. Yeah, that's quite a mouthful. But if you're new here, check out our videos, don't forget to subscribe, check out all of our comments down below, and don't forget to look at our Facebook group where you can ask any questions. But anyway, let's get straight into it. The Comica CVM, I'm just going to call it the Comica from now on because it is quite a mouthful. But basically this is brilliant for those guys that want to get into video making, want to do YouTube stuff, but don't want to go and spend a fortune on kit. I'll leave some pictures around where you can see some of the kit that I've got. You know, at the end of the day, I use a whole load of stuff. I've got a boom microphone up here, I've got reflector dishes, I've got a lighting system, and my lighting isn't quite as good at the moment for this video, and you'll understand in a minute, so I've had to remove one of them to do this video. But yeah, lots of you guys want to get into it all. You know, I get asked these questions, and I find out a lot of the time is that a lot of people saying, oh, what camera do I get and everything? And I just say, well, basically, if you've got a modern day smartphone, you've got all the camera kit that you really need. Now, this is an old Galaxy S6, but yeah, it's a good 3 to 4 years old. But the modern ones, you know, the upwards, the Galaxy new iPhones, the new Galaxies, yeah, they are pretty damn good. They'll do up to 4K video, and they're even pretty good in low light conditions now. So, you know, if you're really going out into the YouTube stuff and you want to try it, or just family photos or videos, this thing in your pocket will do a lot of it for you. But the problem is that the sound quality of them is pretty pants. And the lighting, obviously, they got that stupid little onboard light. They don't really work very well. So you've got to walk around with other bits and pieces. So I did a video review very recently on the Comica V30, which is great as a shotgun directional microphone to give you that proper sound quality that you're after. And it's great if you put it onto a camera, like a DSLR, like my 200D, because it's got a hot shoe mount. But how do you fit it on one of these, even though it will work with one of these? And that's the big problem. So that's why I went out and had a look around and actually managed to get hold of the Comica, which is quite handy because I like Comica, it's a good brand. And this little bad boy here allows you to put your mobile phone and other accessories into one nice little handy unit. So you can get this on Amazon. Check down below. There's three versions of it. There's the K1, the K2 and the K4. They're all slightly different variants. One comes just as the unit on its own with the microphone. One has the microphone, the unit and a tripod, and the other one has the microphone and a side lever arm on it as well. This is the K4 version. They range between 62 and 68. All the links down below. But what is it? Well, apart from being a nice snazzy box, it has in it a beautiful little carry case, which I find actually quite nice, with nice little Comica logos on it. And then if we open it up, we actually see that what we've got is we've got a stand, a handheld stand for your microphone that this comes with, and your mobile phone, and allows you to put additional accessories in it. So literally it's like a selfie stick, but with units and areas where you can put other bits and pieces onto it all. So let's just take it all out and have a look. So what we've got here is your grip itself, beautifully made. Aluminium, nicely CNC'd. I love the fact that they've really thought about this. At the bottom here, they've even put in a standard thread for tripods, simple tripods, or as I'm going to use it later on in the video, I've got my Cinephoto tripod that I did a review on. I'll leave a link around so I can put the hot plate on there and then I can connect that up. Really nice. I like that they've really thought about it. Nice construction. All of the threads and everything are beautifully made. Now I've got the K4 version, which means I get the sidearm. So here's the sidearm that just sits on like so. And then what I need is the part that actually connects up to your mobile phone. So this is the part here, and it's got a little screw up here. And if I put it down, you can see it's on a ratchet. And that's basically, you've seen these before in your car, but basically you can extend that to the size of your mobile phone, and it will fit pretty much any mobile phone that's out there at the moment, even up to the larger phones. But obviously check on the Amazon link down there just to make sure that it will actually fit yours. So literally I'm just screwing it up now, so that's nice in place. Yep, that's good, that's exactly how I want it. Then the next thing it comes with, all of the kits come with this microphone. So this is a shotgun microphone. It's a cardio microphone. It's not powered, it is not an expensive microphone, but it does the job for what you need. And you'll see later in the video I'm actually going to record, and you'll hear the sound quality out of this. If you don't like that, you can always upgrade and get yourself a bigger one. Again, I'll leave the links down below. But this is basically non-powered, so it takes its power. It's a passive microphone. It's hot shoe, everything's all hot shoe together. What I do love about this is they've really thought about it. They even give you a dead cat, which is basically a feathery sock that goes over the muffler here on the microphone for windy days, so if you're outside it cuts down on the noise. Really, really nice. I love the way that they thought about that. And then what you've also then got is you've got your little cable that connects it all up. So your cable goes into the back like so. Now I like to put the microphone on the side. You'll see all of the pictures it's on the top like so, but I like it on the side. I think it's easier for me on the side, and you'll see why in a minute. So we just connect that all up. Now I can change this, I can move this up and down how I want. I can change the angles of it all. It's all fairly simple for me to do. The next thing I've got to do now is add my mobile phone in. And it's quite simple. We just expand it all out, make sure that your lens is visible, and then we just tighten it up by tightening the screw at the top here, like so. And then we connect up our microphone into our mobile phone, and we're good to go. Nice simple handheld unit. You can put it onto a tripod, you can put it onto a desk and hold it. It's up to you how you want to do that. But then the next thing we can do then is we can start adding accessories, because I've still got a hot shoe mount up here. Now this is the reason I put my microphone down on this side here, is because of, at the end of the day, the only lightings that I've got are fairly big units. These are the newer 176 lights, and again I've done a full reviews on these and everybody seems to like them, so I'll leave a link up below for them. But basically I like to put one of them now into the top of it, and just bear with me a second while I screw this in, make sure it's nice and tight. So literally just put your hot shoe adapters on. Anything you want on there. It could be any light, it could be an O light if you wanted to put that on there as well. And there we go, there's our unit. I'll just move this away from the camera. So yeah, now we've got my newer light on there, and I've got my mobile phone all set up, ready to go and ready to take my videos, my images, with good sound quality and additional lighting on top as well. So really, really nice simple unit. They've even thought about, and at the top here there's an extra standard screw thread on here. Like we said, there's one on the bottom. Everything's adjustable, you can move them around. It'd be really nice. And that's why I put my microphone on this side, because of my lights. My light wouldn't fit next to the side of my phone on here. So yeah, nice and simple, configurable how you want to do it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get away from all of this kit here. So this is my boom mic that you're listening to me talk on at the moment. We're going to get away with my my Canon 200D, and we're going to set this up on my tripod system that I've got here. So I'm going to put that onto my Cine Photo tripod. Again, I'll leave the links for this down below as well, and we'll see and give you my reviews, my thoughts on this unit, and what do I think of it all. So what do I think of the Comica unit, the CVM and VM10K, to give it its really long name? Well, I'm actually now recording this whole segment of the video using the exact kit. It's all set up. It's sat on top of my Cine Photo tripod with the nice little standard screw thread in the bottom. So it's sat on there. I got my Galaxy S6 and it's connected up with the microphone that comes with the kit, and it's got one of my newer 176 lighting systems on the top of it, as you saw me set it all up previously. So what do I think of it all? Well, the sound quality is fantastic. I've tried this with and without, so I know what it sounds like. And the sound quality, yes, it is a cheap old shotgun type cardio microphone on there, but you're not getting that tinny noise, the noise coming all around, bouncing off the walls that you'll get with the mobile phone. It's a lot crisper, it's a lot more defined. It's because it's directional shotgunned towards me when I'm speaking on there, and I'm actually very impressed with the quality of that, considering it is a microphone that's sort of like thrown into the unit for free. So yeah, very, very impressed with it. Obviously it's not as good as your really, really expensive ones, but it's not supposed to be. basically it's supposed to be a simple beginner sort of use your mobile phone and get that directional. If you do actually want to get yourself a little bit better with the microphone, then you can check out the Comica V30. Again, it's just like a bigger brother of that microphone. It's got the shock mount system, the same as this one's got the shock mount system on it. It's just a slightly bigger one, and it'll pick up slightly more on there. But you can check the video review out of that if you want as well. But the actual thing itself, I do like it. It's fairly reasonably priced, £62 to £68, depending on which version you get. I recommend you spend the extra £6 and get the full version that I have. It's flexible. You can put the microphone at the top, the bottom. You can put whatever units you want because it's standard hot shoes. You'll find there's all standard threading all over it, so you can mix and match this however you want to do it. It will fit pretty much every mobile phone you've got out there, but obviously please check. But it will expand, I think, from 60 out to 90 odd millimeters, so it will take all of your modern mobile phones, including the big thick ones on there. The build quality is second to none. You know, I've looked over it all. It's beautifully CNC'd. It's none of that cheap aluminium. It's actually done really nice, and a lot of thought has gone into it. And it's fairly light as well. And it's from Comica at the end of the day. Comica is a good brand. They do good kit. There are a few little downsides to it. Number one, it'd be really nice if they actually included a light with it. As I know the light's greyed out here, but it would be nice if there was a light in the box, even if it's just a cheap one. But yes, you are going to have to go and get yourself a light for this if you want a light on there. Just be aware of it. It doesn't come with a light. It does take 2 or 3 minutes or so to set it all up as well when you get it out of the box and put it all together. It's nothing major, you know. It's a couple of minutes just to screw it all together, but it compacts down into a nice size. If you want, you could take the case around with you. It's a nice, yeah, I like the way that they've done that, but you don't have to carry it around in the case. I do also like the fact that they also gave you the dead cat as well for wind noise. Really, really good. But yeah, apart from that, there's not a lot else. Obviously, the only other thing is it's not stabilised, but then it's not supposed to be a gimbal. It's supposed to basically get you beginning into video making using your mobile phone. So, would I recommend it? Well, most definitely I'd recommend it to beginners, those guys that want to get going into YouTube channels or just want to get their videos a little bit better. You know, the big thing about videos is getting sound. If your sound's good, then people don't really care too much about the video quality. The same as the light. If the light's okay and people can see, then they're okay with it. You know, at the end of the day, you've got to get those two things right. So if you really just want to, if you wanted to do a bit of YouTubing, then you're going to need something like this. And it's a great little piece of kit, so I'd recommend it. But I've also got it as well because of I need something like this when I'm walking around, or I want an extra camera setup kit in case I haven't got my main one with me. This just always goes in my bag now with a light, and I'm good to go wherever I am. Got my tripod, I've got the unit, I can set it up and I can do something like this wherever I am. So that's why I got it. So hopefully you like this video. If you've got a similar setup or you've got this Comica unit, please let me know. I mean, thumbs up, thumbs down. Leave some comments down in the video description. How do you go about it? What setups do you use? What microphones do you use? It'll be really interesting to know. If you haven't already, like I said, subscribe, consider being a patron, and don't forget to join our Facebook channel. We've been going now for a couple of months on our Facebook, and we're up to just under 800 users, and there's lots of people in there asking questions about air rifles and technology on there as well. Check out our other videos that I'm leaving here, and I'll see you on the next video review.